And we welcome you to Championship Wrestling USA. Al Madril, did you see what just happened here? A limousine from Elegant Escape Limousines just pulled up. By the way, that happens to be Championship Wrestling USA's own personal limousine service. And look who got out, CW Bergstrom. This guy arrived in class.
Okay, now why, though, did they make Sumito walk to the ring, Cos?
I have no idea. Let's find out what's going on here. Boy, he's getting the royal treatment here, Bergstrom is. Woo-hoo!
This is ridiculous, Cos.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Championship Wrestling USA. We've got fireworks, we've got bungee jumpers, we've got 2 bands here, and we've got lots of wrestlers. And most of all, we are back on TV. Eagle 32 is a new channel in Beaverton.
We are at the Interstate Pavilion. Boy, what an outdoor extravaganza. CW Bergstrom just arrived by limousine from Elegant Escape Limousines, Championship Wrestling USA's own personal limousine service.
And we want to welcome the audiences to Channel 32, right?
Absolutely. Eagle 32, our debut show on a 4th of July. Now, when you see it, it's going to be the 11th of July. So think back last week. What a great time you had. Sandy Barr now making the announcements of our first match. CW Bergstrom, the limo man, and Sumito, the wild Samoan. And they don't call him the wild Samoan for nothing, Al Madril.
That's right, Don Cos. He's probably one of the wildest they've seen here in a long time.
Absolutely. And we've got a wild referee. At least he used to be a wild wrestler. But he's an excellent referee, and that's Ed Moretti.
That's right. That's the Moondog.
Hey. Well, we got it all out here tonight, Al Madril. We've got bungee jumping from International Bungee. And we've got live music, a couple of bands out here. We're going to have fireworks later.
Well, the only thing that irked me a little bit, Don Cost, is I walked in the back of the building there, and they had kiddie rides for the kids,
that's
free.
Right.
Free.
Yes, you just love it. Well, we're going to get the fireworks started a little early, and we're going to be in the ring. CW Bergstrom and Sumito, the wild Samoan, outdoors. There you see part of the bungee crew over there. A nice almost takedown by CW Bergstrom and the wild Samoan.
Well, that's right, Don. I was worried a little bit about the weather here, but the sun is broken out, and the people are having a good time, and it's just only just begun.
What a way to debut on Eagle 32.
Oh, I love it. This is great.
Oh, man, we welcome you. Championship Wrestling USA. We're going to be seen every Saturday, twice every Saturday on KEBN Channel 32. And one of those twices is going to be 5 p.m.
I just love that, Cost, because I'll be able to see myself twice on television. Isn't that great?
And then
people will be able to see me, too.
And you'll be taping it, too. I tell
Absolutely.
You, you're going to be in ego heaven, Madril. I'm already having a little chat with Sumito. Both men lock up. Arm bar by Sumito. Look at that tattoo work on Sumito, because we're talking royalty there.
That's right. For the people who want Channel 32 who don't know, who tune us in for the first time, his great-great-great-grandfather was the last king of Samoa. And by him tattooing himself this way, Cost, this makes him a prince.
So we do have Samoan royalty. And that tattoo, that's not just fancy tattoo work. It actually has a meaning of the tradition, the heritage of the Samoan royalty.
That's very true, Cos, and it was done with a shark's tooth.
Oh.
Can you imagine that pain? But he's going to put some pain on Bergstrom in a minute. You watch this.
It'd be bad enough just from a tattoo artist, let alone
those headbutts, Cos.
Yes. I'll tell you, Sumito, the wild Samoan, has some of the wildest headbutts, devastating headbutts. And he just nailed Bergstrom, about 3 of them, into the ropes. Goes.
Oh, do you see that big headbutt there, Cos?
Forearm smash, caught Bergie right in the forehead. Here comes a body slam.
Big body slam there, Cos. He's going for a big elbow right there. This could be it for Bergstrom.
On to work right now. The wild Samoan staying right on Bergie. Another headbutt.
Another headbutt.
Wow.
Oh, Cos.
Each one of those things really taking its toll. Into the ropes goes Bergstrom.
Oh, you see that big clothesline, Cos? Bergstrom went down, boy.
Bergstrom may need that limo back to haul him out.
He's going to need an ambulance.
Wow.
Limo.
Gee whiz, he's really taking a headbutt beating from Sumito. What's Sumito? Sumito's yelling something. He's twisting his. I get maybe he's looking, trying to see if Bergstrom's going to give up. He's not going to give up.
See, this is where I was saying, Cos, how Bergstrom has changed now. He took all these headbutts. He took a big clothesline, and he's still standing. I mean, he's still in the ring. You know
he is in the ring, and he's conscious.
Yeah.
And most.
Any other man would have been out of it.
Oh, yeah. And now using those headbutts.
To the lower back. You know
You
how
bet.
much that lower back is, Cos.
Oh, mercy. This guy, this wild Samoan does not show any mercy at all.
Nope. He said he was here for one reason. He was going to say that Samoa had the top wrestlers, and he was going to clean up in the United States. That's what he said, Cos.
Well, and he's fighting for his heritage and the pride of his heritage and his Samoan background. And he's been very impressive over the past couple of weeks, Madrill.
That's very true. You know, he's been undefeated so far, and he said he wants to wrestle anybody, whether it's Bergstrom or it's Jesse Barr, Bart Sawyer. It doesn't really matter, he said.
Hey, he said he'd even wrestle Moretti, and he may, right?
That's true.
Moretti's refereeing. And another takedown by Sumito. Again, we welcome you. We've got flags flying, flags waving. You are watching this a week later, but this is the 4th of July, and we are capping it off in style from the Interstate Pavilion. Now, from this time on, we'll be back at the Portland Sports Arena. Now, this is a very, very special debut on Eagle 32, and we thought it very fitting to bring everybody out to the Interstate Pavilion for an open-air outdoor extravaganza. Don't you dare go away.
Now, what time will this be shown on Saturday now, Don?
Well, it's going to be shown twice, and I know one of those times is 5 p.m.
I see.
I think the other time is in the morning, maybe around 10. I'm not sure about that, though. Check TV Guide. It's in TV Guide. And check your local paper. And we will also continue to be seen on the cable channel that you're watching right now. Side headlock by CW Bergstrom. Now, CW works that side headlock very effectively. About like Sumito's working that headbutt.
Well, that's very true. You know, Bergstrom's a very powerful man. He works out all the time in the gym, as obviously you can see that, Cos. Let's see what happens here.
Into the ropes goes Bergie.
Big shoulder tackle there, Cos.
And Sumito goes down. Something's going to give right here.
Whoa! Big cross body. This could be it, Cos. Just two.
He got a 2 count on the wild Samoan, but and now we go back
to those headbutts, Cos.
Man,
that could wear you down. Look at Bergstrom.
Oh, they're wearing Bergstrom down. And there goes a whip. Into the ropes goes Bergie, coming off, and back body drop. Bergie almost landed on his feet.
Yeah, I think he was trying to, but couldn't do it.
And there he goes, that headbutt again. I haven't seen anybody use headbutts the way that Sumito did, at least not in a long time. I know Coco Samoa used to use some devastating headbutts, but man, this guy really.
He's got a powerful head there, Cos. I don't know what he works out on using it on, but it'll knock you down, believe me.
He's got the abdominal stretch on CW Bergstrom, and that's a very, very painful hold, as I'm sure you can attest.
Yeah, that's very true. You can pull your lower back out. You can pull your shoulder out, Cos. There's so many things.
And then you add a headbutt to it, and you're even worse shape.
He's got it back on again there, Cos.
Wow. This is our first match on Championship Wrestling USA from the Interstate Pavilion in Portland, Oregon. And I hope that later on in the program you can see some of this bungee jumping that goes on under the auspices of International Bungee.
Oh, he's climbing to the top rope. The second rope there, Cos. He's going to come off.
There he goes.
Oh, Bergie, Cos. That'll knock the wind out of you.
And it did. Not out of me, but right out of
look at the Samoan.
Sumito.
He's still trying to come back, Cos.
He is.
Here goes Bergstrom now. Big knee lift.
And the Samoan is still, he's hanging in there. He's coming back for more.
Big slam here, Cos. Whoa!
Power body slam by CW Bergstrom. And
just a 2 count. That was it.
Out.
He's going to take a little more than that to beat the Samoan, Cos.
There goes a whip into the ropes.
Whoa! Big shoulder.
Hear that?
Shoulder.
Did you hear that?
From here, Cos.
You could hear it. I think they heard that over at Jansen Beach. 1, 2. No! Sumito kicks out again. This guy just.
That's what I'm saying, Cos. He's a tough customer right there.
He really is. And to the ropes goes Sumito.
Whoa. He tried for a power slam.
Yeah.
And Sumito tried to block it.
And he did. He did. Sumito driving that shoulder into the solar plexus of C.W. Bergstrom. There he goes to the headbutts again.
Yep.
Look at that. One right after another.
That's his most powerful weapon right there,
and
Don.
Bergie is down, and he is hurting. Bergstrom is definitely hurting. Oh, here, you know.
Side suplex here. Whoa!
That was a swift,
Yes.
hard suplex. 1, 2, and Bergie kicks out again. And the Sumito questioning Moretti, the referee. So was that 2 counts or 3?
I think it was
only
2, yeah.
Oh.
That was a drop kick almost there by the Samoan, but I think Bergie held the rope.
Yeah, and
Big elbow.
Bergie got out of the way.
Another elbow, Koss.
Now Bergstrom going back to work on Sumito. 1, 2.
And he kicks out, Koss.
2 minutes remaining.
Well, wait, I'm sure you could hear that. 2 minutes to go in our first match tonight as Bergstrom comes back and roll up into a small package. He's got the Samoan in a small package, and Sumito powers out again.
That's right, only 2 count there.
Forearm smash by Sumito.
There's that headbutt again,
wow.
Koss.
Look at that. Look at that.
Believe me, tomorrow morning he's going to really be feeling this.
Oh, it's going to be Aspirin City. Into the turnbuckle goes.
Oh, Bergie moved just in time.
And CW just rolled out of the way, and Sumito, like a raging Samoan freight train, piled into that turnbuckle. And there's an elbow smash across the back of the neck, and that headbutt again. Well, wouldn't you think that Sumito's head was going to start getting worn out a little bit?
I don't know. I think it's got a really hard head. Oh, did you hear that chop there,
It's a
Koss?
hard slap.
There's another one. Uh-oh. Bergie reverses him here, Koss.
Yeah, it says here.
Whoa! Did you hear those
That's
shots?
even harder.
Koss.
Hard smashes. Into the turnbuckle goes Sumito.
Big
And,
clthesline.
and we're down to 60 seconds to go in our
He's
match
in for the
here.
pin there, but
1, 2, and
only 2, Koss.
Sumito powers out of that. Sumito's getting worn down, too.
Well, they both are. They've been going at it now, Koss.
And Sumito.
Oh, did you see that?
Reverse atomic drop by Sumito, and they again.
Well, that
to
headbutt, and again.
He creates that weak spot,
Sure does.
the small of the back. Is he going for a camel clutch or maybe a Samoan style?
The different, yep.
Whatever it is again having its effect on CW Bergstrom, who really he's got to be in pain. He's got to be exhausted, worn out from all those vicious series of head by Sumito. Into the ropes goes CW coming off.
Oh, they double
What a-
clothesline each other. Did you see that,
A
Koss?
double clothesline.
The referee might count them both out, Koss.
He might. They're both hurting. They're both exhausted. And
Oh, there was the bell, Koss.
we have run out of time. Both men possibly saved by the bell.
Well, no, I think the Samoan was up a little bit sooner.
No, don't count your Samoans until they're up. Okay. Well, Moondog Moretti declaring this match a draw. A draw. That's not the way either one of these guys wanted, but that's the way they got to accept it. CW Bergstrom, Sumito, the Wild Samoan, battling to a draw in our first Championship Wrestling USA from the Interstate Pavilion.
Channel 32.
That's right. We'll be right back right after this.